Hello, I'm Rich Dean with West Coast Collector Cars in Oregon, and today I've got a very nice 1974 Jeep CJ5 to show you. Now, this particular Jeep is finished in, I believe it's a newer Jeep color, and I just called it Battleship Gray because that's what it looks like. But it's really kind of cool. I want to show it to you here. It's finished what looks like in a base clear. You can see it's nice and shiny. This paint is nice and shiny on it. Looks good. It's got these little, fender flares on it. Really nice. Your exhaust dumps here, and you've got headers. So it's not a real quiet Jeep ride. Of course, most of them aren't anyway, but in this configuration. But you're going to hear the exhaust on it. Really nicely done, though. It's got this nice roll cage in it, as you can see. It was very well done. And it just has this bikini top. So it doesn't have the full top, but as you can see here, there's snaps all along here. So if a person ever wanted to get a full-on top, you've already got the snaps. And I do have some door frames, so if you wanted to put doors on it, you could do that too. Dash is nice. Got these nice black high back bucket seats in it. Now this Jeep has its original engine, which is a 304 V8, which is Jeep and AMC. And this one has a 4-barrel and headers, and it runs really nice. You start it up in the morning, it fast idles, kicks right down. Doesn't matter if it's hot or cold, starts excellent. And really, considering these big 36 and a half inch tires, this thing drives nicely. These are super swampers, which are kind of an off-road tire, and these old school slotted mags. They're 15s. They look great on it. The front and rear bumpers are Smitty built. That's a brand. Custom. They look nice. It's got a receiver here for if you wanted to tow something, a little trailer or a boat, you could do that. This would just be an excellent Jeep if you wanted to, take it hunting or, camping, or if you go to the sand or whatever, but it's predominantly been a street rig, I don't see any evidence of off-roading. Undercarriage is nice and clean under there. This one in 1974, in the later models, you could get the heavier duty differential. That's what they put in them. And those were, I think in the text ad, I mentioned it, those were reserved for the mail trucks of the day. They just utilized a little heavier differential, and that's what you want, and that's what this one has. It's a 373-to-1 gear ratio in both. And the transfer case and both differentials work excellent. All the lights work. You got LED lighting back here. Little jump seat back here. It has all four seating areas have seat belts, so that's kind of nice. Take in the interior here. Nice gauges, full complement of even aftermarket gauges here. The heater works. This windshield will fold down. Really is a nice Jeep. Clutch works great. The brakes work great. All new shocks all around. It's been cleaned up and painted under there. I might point the website out to you if you haven't done so already. westcoastcollectorcars.com. Of course, I've got pictures of the Jeep and text ad, which will hit the bullet points that I'm kind of hitting here today in the video. But you'll want to see the undercarriage as well and check that out and make sure, and see that there is no rust, which I always check for that. I don't like anything with rust in it. So this is a very nice, clean 1974 Jeep. I think it started life as a Renegade, and so I don't. At that time, the Renegade, I think you got sun visors and a dash, vinyl dash trim, and I have those items, so those will go with as well. Nice big bumper here. Let me take you under the hood. So you just unlatch there. And there's a prop rod here. So that's how you would keep it open. Set that right there for a moment. And again, this is a 304 Jeep engine or AMC. Little 4-barrel. You can see headers there. Got this big Excel coil. Nice new battery. It steers nicely. It brakes nicely. It's a nice car. Notice how clean the firewall is. Dual master cylinder. Does not overheat. It's just a fun Jeep to drive. You know, it really is. It's a kick to drive. You got a tight steering radius on it, so you know if you're in a tight spot, you get out of it real easy. Those of you that know Jeeps, you know, I'm sure you know more than I do, but I'm here to tell you this is really a nice one. Grill is nice. So what I'd like to do now is I'll hop in the Jeep, start it up, you'll hear it run. You notice that exhaust is coming out just past the driver, so you know it's not a nice quiet exhaust system in with headers, but sounds cool. Very fun to drive, and I'll just take it around the parking lot here just so you get a sense of what it looks like when it's moving under its own power. But again, you know, this would be you could use this for anything. Take it hunting, take it camping, you know, what have you. You know, drive back and forth to work, you know, if it's not raining. It's excellent. Man, it's a good running rig, and I got to tell you, this thing steers easier than a lot of rigs do with power steering. I was surprised, you know, with the big tires and so forth, but real easy to steer. Brakes work great. It's just a fun Jeep. I think anybody that owned it would agree, you know, they'd get a kick out of it, and everything works great. But if I can answer any further questions for you about this Jeep CJ5, please don't hesitate to give me a call. Again, my name is Rich Dean, and this is West Coast Collector Cars. My number is 503-851-6763, and thank you for watching today.